What if I told you that you're spending way more time cleaning than you should? If you're one of those people who spends hours and hours trying to make your house perfect, but at the end of the day, feels like you haven't accomplished anything else in life, this video is for you. Today I'll show you how to stop wasting time cleaning once and for all. And believe me, it's not about cleaning less or having a dirty house. The problem is, most people don't realize there's a huge difference between cleaning smartly and cleaning laboriously. While you're out there scrubbing the same spot 3 times, spending entire mornings organizing drawers that will be messy again in 2 days, other people can keep their homes spotless in less than half the time you do. If you don't learn these techniques I'm going to teach you today, you'll continue to be a slave to your own home. You'll continue to cancel appointments because you need to clean. You'll continue to feel tired and frustrated, and worse, you'll continue to think that having a clean house means giving up a social life or time for yourself. But if you stick with me until the end of this video, I'll reveal the secret that completely changed my relationship with cleaning. A simple method that allowed me to keep my house tidy in just 30 minutes a day. And no, it's not about hiring a cleaner or buying expensive products. It's about working smarter, not harder. Tip 1. Organize by frequency of use. The first thing you need to understand is that not everything in your home needs to be perfect all the time. There's a difference between the things you use every day and those you use once a month. When you treat everything with the same importance, you end up wasting too much time on things that don't make a difference in your daily life. Consider your kitchen, for example. You probably use the coffee maker every day, but you only use that special cake pan once a month at most. Even so, many people spend the same amount of time organizing both. The key is to create zones in your home based on frequency of use. Start by separating everything into 3 categories: daily use, weekly use, and monthly use. Daily items should be stored in the easiest places to access and clean. Weekly items can be stored a little further away, but still accessible. Monthly items can be stored in higher cabinets or less practical locations. In practice, this means you'll spend more time organizing and cleaning the areas that really matter in your daily life. That kitchen drawer you open 5 times a day deserves more attention than the bathroom cabinet you open once a week. When you make this change, you'll find you can keep important areas tidy with much less effort. The direct benefit of this change is that you stop wasting energy on things that don't make a difference in your routine. Your home is always functional, and you no longer waste time looking for things or rearranging spaces that don't need to be changed. Tip 2. Clean while doing other activities. The second tip will completely change the way you think about cleaning. Stop viewing cleaning as a separate activity that you need to do in specific blocks of time. The key is to incorporate small cleaning tasks into your normal routine so that you don't even notice you're cleaning. This approach solves the problem of accumulating tasks until they become a massive undertaking. When you leave everything to clean at once, you end up wasting much more time and energy than if you did small tasks throughout the day. Let me give you a practical example. While you're waiting for your morning coffee to brew, instead of staring at the coffee maker, use those 2 minutes to clean the sink or put away the dishes you are drying. While you're on the phone, you could fold some clothes or organize a drawer. While you're waiting for your food to heat up in the microwave, clean the kitchen counter. The idea is to take advantage of those little moments of waiting that everyone has during the day. You're not creating extra time for cleaning, you're just using the time that already exists in your routine wisely. It's amazing how these small actions add up throughout the day. When you adopt this mindset, cleaning stops being a chore you have to fit into your schedule. It becomes a natural part of your routine, something that happens automatically. The result is a home that stays tidy without you having to dedicate large blocks of time to it. Tip 3. Use the 2-minute rule. The third tip is about a simple rule that will revolutionize the way you handle household chores. If something takes 2 minutes or less to do it right away. Don't put it off. Don't add it to your to-do list. Just do it immediately. The problem this rule solves is the accumulation of small tasks that turn into big problems. When you put off washing that cup, putting away that coat, organizing those papers, all these little things add up to a mountain of work. Let's think about practical situations. You finish drinking coffee and the cup is dirty. Washing a cup takes less than a minute, but if you leave it for later, it will join other dishes, and in no time, you'll have a full sink. You take off a piece of clothing and leave it on the bed. Hanging it up takes 30 seconds, but if you leave it for later, in a week, you'll have a pile of clothes to organize. The 2-minute rule works because it prevents small problems from becoming big ones. When you act immediately, you're investing 2 minutes to save 20 minutes in the future. It's simple math, but most people don't do it. Start applying this rule today. Every time you realize something can be done in 2 minutes or less, stop what you're doing and do it right away. It may seem like you're interrupting yourself a lot, but you're actually creating more free time in your day. The direct benefit is that you'll never again feel like you're always behind on household chores. If you're enjoying these tips, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new videos. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love knowing where you are and always respond to comments. Tip 4. Create a block cleaning system. The 4th tip is about organizing your cleaning so you never have to spend an entire day tidying the house again. The secret is to divide tasks into small chunks and spread them out throughout the week, instead of trying to do everything in one day. Many people make the mistake of letting everything pile up and then spending the entire weekend cleaning. This is not only tiring but also inefficient. When you try to do everything at once, you quickly tire and can't maintain the same level of quality across all tasks. The block system works like this. You divide your home into areas and dedicate specific time to each on different days. For example, Monday you focus on the kitchen, Tuesday on the bathroom, Wednesday on the bedrooms, and so on. Each session should last no more than 30 minutes. Let's consider a practical example. On Monday, you dedicate 30 minutes to the kitchen. In that time, you clean the stove, organize the refrigerator, wipe down the counters, and sweep the floor. It's surprising how much you can accomplish when you focus on a specific area. On Tuesday, you dedicate 30 minutes to the bathroom. You clean the mirror, organize your products, and clean the toilet and shower. The benefit of this approach is that you never get overwhelmed. 30 minutes a day is something anyone can fit into their routine, even on the busiest days. And because you're always maintaining each area, you never let too much dirt or clutter build up. Plus, when you focus on a specific area, you're much more efficient. You don't waste time deciding what to do or moving around the house. Your mind stays focused on a specific task, and this makes all the difference in your productivity. Tip 5. Have a specific place for everything. The 5th tip may seem obvious, but it's one of the most important. Everything in your home needs a specific place. The problem is that most people don't take this seriously and end up creating chaos in their own homes without realizing it. When things don't have a fixed place, you waste time looking for where you put something, waste time deciding where to put it, and worse, you end up leaving everything scattered around because you don't know where to put it. This creates a vicious cycle where the house is always messy and you're always wasting time organizing. To put this tip into practice, you need to do some initial work defining where each category of objects will go. I'm not talking about keeping each pen in a specific place, but rather having defined locations for categories. For example, all medicines go in the bathroom cabinet, all important documents go in the desk drawer, and all cleaning products go in the utility room cabinet. The key is to think logically about how you use them. Things you use in the kitchen should stay in the kitchen. Things you use in the bathroom should stay in the bathroom. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many people store things in places that don't make sense. Once you've decided where to put things, you need to get into the habit of always putting things away in their proper place. You can't use your desk as a temporary storage area or leave things just anywhere, just for today. Once you break the rule, it's easier to break it again. The direct benefit of this organization is that it saves you a lot of time in your daily routine. You no longer waste time searching for things. You no longer waste time deciding where to store them. And most importantly, you no longer waste time reorganizing because everything is already in its right place. Your home stays tidy automatically. Tip 6. Establish a 10-minute bedtime routine. The 6th tip will ensure you always wake up to a tidy home without having to spend time organizing anything in the morning. The secret is to create a 10-minute routine before bed where you quickly tidy up your home. This routine solves the problem of waking up to a messy house and starting the day feeling behind. When you wake up to dirty dishes in the sink, clothes strewn across the bedroom, and a messy living room, your mood automatically worsens and you feel pressured before you even start your day. The 10-minute routine is simple and effective. You quickly walk around the house putting away misplaced items, loading dirty dishes into the dishwasher or sink, folding the throw blanket, and putting away shoes left in the hallway. It's not a deep clean, just basic organization. I'll give you an example of how to do this in practice. Start in the living room. Put away remote controls, fold blankets, arrange pillows, and put away books or magazines. Go to the kitchen. Put dirty dishes in the wash or dishwasher. Put away items left on the counter, and give the counter a quick dusting. In the bedroom, put clothes in the laundry basket or back in the closet, and leave the bed semi-made. And the benefit of this routine is twofold. First, you wake up to a tidy house, which improves your mood and drive for the day. Second, you prevent small messes from accumulating and turning into big problems. It's much easier to keep a tidy house than to clean a messy one. Additionally, this routine signals to your brain that the day is ending, helping you relax and prepare for bed. It's a way to end the day with a sense of accomplishment. Tip 7. Use multi-purpose cleaning products. The 7th tip will drastically simplify your cleaning routine and save a lot of space in your home. The key is to use multifunctional products instead of having a specific product for each surface or situation. The problem this tip solves is the excess of products that complicates your routine. When you have one product for glass, another for wood, another for the bathroom, another for the kitchen, you waste time deciding which one to use, waste time searching for the right product, and take up a lot of storage space. Multifunctional products are those that can be used on multiple surfaces and in various situations. For example, a good all-purpose cleaner can clean countertops, glass, mirrors, and even floors. Baking soda can be used to clean, deodorize, and even unclog drains. White vinegar can be used to clean glass, remove lime scale, and eliminate odors. In practice, this means you need to have a maximum of 5 products in your home: an all-purpose cleaner, a degreaser, a bathroom cleaner, a floor cleaner, and baking soda. With these 5 products, you can clean anything in your home. The direct benefit is that you save money, space, and time. You no longer need to research which product to use for each situation. You simply grab your all-purpose cleaner and solve most problems. This makes cleaning much simpler and faster. Plus, having fewer products makes it easier to keep your cleaning arsenal organized. You don't need huge cabinets full of products you don't even remember you have. Everything becomes simpler and more functional. Tip 8. Learn to delegate and divide tasks. The 8th tip is especially important for those who live with others. You don't have to be solely responsible for cleaning the house. Learning to delegate and divide tasks efficiently will free up a lot of time in your routine. The problem many people face is taking on all the cleaning responsibility themselves. Whether out of perfectionism, a belief that others don't do it right, or simply out of habit, they end up overwhelmed while others in the house don't participate in household chores. To delegate effectively, you need to be specific about what you expect. Instead of saying, "Help with the cleaning," say exactly what needs to be done. You can clean the bathroom every Thursday, or "You're responsible for keeping the living room tidy." People respond better to clear instructions than vague requests. Let's consider a practical example. If you live with a family, each person might be responsible for a specific area of the house. One person is responsible for the kitchen, another for the bathroom, and another for the living room. Or each person is responsible for a specific task. One takes care of the dishes, another the laundry, and another cleans the floors. The key is to create a system where everyone knows exactly what's expected of them and when. There's no point in creating a vague division where no one knows who should do what. Be specific about responsibilities and deadlines. The direct benefit is that you drastically reduce your cleaning time. Instead of doing everything yourself, you manage a system where everyone contributes. This not only saves you time, but also teaches responsibility to others in the house. Before moving on to the next tip, I want to tell you about something special I've prepared for those who want to go beyond this video. It's a complete guide with organization secrets that completely transform my home and can transform yours too. The link is in the pinned comment, and for a limited time, I'm offering a special discount for channel subscribers. Now let's move on to the next tips, which are some of my favorites. Tip 9. Invest in time-saving tools. The 9th tip is about choosing the right tools to make your cleaning more efficient. Many people try to save money by buying cheap products, but end up spending much more time compensating for the low quality. The problem with using inadequate tools is that you have to go over the same spot 2 or 3 times to achieve the results a good tool would achieve in one pass. This not only takes more time, but is also more tiring and frustrating. For example, a powerful vacuum cleaner can clean a room in 2 minutes, while a regular broom would take 10 minutes to achieve the same result. A quality microfiber cloth removes dirt and dust in one pass, while a regular cloth leaves streaks and requires multiple passes. I'll give you practical examples of tools worth investing in. A good vacuum cleaner, even if it costs more, will save you hours of time over the months. Quality microfiber cloths clean better and last longer than regular cloths. A quality rubber squeegee cleans windows without leaving streaks. The idea isn't to spend a lot of money, but rather to invest wisely. It's better to have a few quality tools than many cheap ones that don't work well. When you have the right tools, cleaning becomes faster and the results are better. The direct benefit is that you save time and energy. A task that would take 20 minutes with inadequate tools can be done in 5 minutes with the right ones. Plus, the result is better, meaning you don't have to redo the work. Tip 10. Maintain a prevention mindset. The 10th and final tip is to shift your mindset from always cleaning, after dirt appears, to preventing it from appearing. This shift in thinking will completely transform your relationship with cleaning. A prevention mindset means thinking about how to prevent things from getting dirty or messy, rather than just reacting after they've already become dirty. It's much easier to keep something clean than to clean something that's already dirty. I'll give you practical examples of how to apply this mindset. Place doormats at the entrance to prevent dirt from getting in. Use protectors on sofas if you have pets. Clean up spills on the stove immediately after cooking, instead of waiting for them to set. Dry the shower stall after showering to prevent limescale buildup. Another way to prevent clutter is to create barriers that prevent it from spreading. For example, have baskets in strategic locations to store items that get out of place. Use drawer organizers to keep small items from getting mixed up. Place hooks behind doors to hang clothes that aren't dirty but aren't clean either. The prevention mindset also applies to organization. Instead of waiting for a drawer to become completely cluttered before organizing, make small adjustments every week. Instead of waiting for your closet to become overflowing, do a regular clean out by donating items you no longer use. The benefit of this mindset is that you drastically reduce the time spent on heavy cleaning. When you prevent problems, you don't have to solve them later. It's like taking care of your health. It's much easier to stay healthy than to treat an illness. The same goes for cleaning the house. These 10 tips will completely transform your relationship with cleaning. You'll go from someone who spends hours tidying their house to someone who keeps everything organized in just a few minutes a day. The secret isn't to clean more, it's to clean smarter. Remember, the goal isn't to have a home that looks like a magazine, but rather to have a home that works for your life. A home where you feel good, where you can find things quickly, and where you don't have to spend all your free time cleaning. Start by applying one tip at a time. Don't try to change everything at once, as this will only overwhelm you. Choose the tip that makes the most sense for your current situation and practice it until it becomes a habit. Then add the next tip. Your home can be your refuge, not your prison. You deserve to have time for the things that truly matter in life, and with these techniques, you'll achieve just that. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new tips. And tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you start applying today?